they're scratching their heads. They're like, he could transfer? Like, major updates for Colorado when it comes to the transfer portal. Some weird, some not so good, and one really good. So we're going to start with one of the best defensive players in the transfer portal committing to Colorado. We have another defensive player who jumped in the portal and then jumped back out of the portal within the same week. And then we've got a very, very confusing one jumping in the portal. It was so confusing that Colorado fans thought that he was going to the NFL. They thought he had no eligibility left, man. We're going to talk about it. Huge signing for Deion Sanders in Colorado, man, and big things happening in the transfer portal in general. So if we have time, we'll take a peek at the full portal because they're going crazy. We might have just a video for each team. We'll start with Colorado here, man. I appreciate y'all watching these videos. Please like if you like it, dislike if you don't like it, subscribe if you enjoy college football content and coverage. Let's hop right into it. Look, first thing off the bat, one of the top rated defensive prospects in the transfer portal, Alabama defensive lineman Jehiem Oatis has committed to Colorado. The 6'5", 325 defensive lineman, total 57 tackles, 1.5 tackles, and 5 pass deflections in his time with the Crimson Tide. One of the top defensive line in the portal. He's an interior defensive line. Again, 6'5", 325. I mean, he can play 3 technique down to nose. So especially in the Big 12. So this is going to be a huge part of what they need to get done there. And Pete Thamel goes on to say, former Alabama and junior, so he's a junior, Jehiem Oatis has committed to Colorado. He's a #1 defensive player. So he was #1 in ESPN's transfer portal ranking and the #5 overall player. So this is large, actually so huge in fact that this has put them at least by 24/7's ranking. They just had it. I just looked at the ranking and they were here at like number 11. Here they have FB transfer rankings. They're number 8. I don't know how they're number 8 here, but then they're number. Well, that's confusing. Well, over there it says you're number 8. This is the same thing, dog. This is the same website. Hey, I got 2 different rankings. The more concerning one, concerning and confusing, was Mr. Nikhai Hill-Green. And if y'all don't know, Mr. Nikhai Hill-Green is the second leader in total tackles. I think he's a #1. Okay, #2 in solo. Man, Cameron's a dog. But anyway, #2 in solo tackles, #2 in total tackles. He's not going to rank high in pass deflections, but he still had 4 pass deflections. I think he had 2 interceptions on the season too. 2 interceptions on the season. Like, this is a dude who was the heart and soul of the defense. This wasn't just some dude who, it was just some guy. Like a lot of these other transfers out, besides the one that we're going to talk about, but again, it doesn't matter because I guess he untransferred himself. But this was the one where I was like, whoa, this is concerning for Colorado. You need to be concerned. But then you start digging a little deeper into it, and you see that Colorado fans, they thought that he didn't have any more eligibility left. So apparently he's a senior. But of course, with all the craziness in the rules coming out from Ovid, you know what it is. People have extra set. So the all Big 12 linebacker. By the way, again, he's all Big 12 linebacker, 82 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 2 sacks, just like we looked at. He went ahead and committed that. But yeah, a lot of people just thought that he was gonna go to the league or that he literally had no more eligibility left. So while this is a big miss, I think a lot of major Colorado guys that either I talk to or I see on here, they're scratching their heads. They're like, he could transfer? They confused. So still a major loss, right? But clearly when you have defensive linemen from Alabama coming back, you probably shouldn't be too upset about that whole situation. But it was something interesting to see. Green, who began his college career as Michigan, as expected to, Michigan posted 82 tackles in Colorado this season. Just making sure we get that all. And then finally, the one that's just straight up just weird, right? December 9th. Remember, the first day the portal opened up was December 9th. If you remember, Mr. Jeremiah Brown, kind of a breakout linebacker for the first few weeks for Colorado. Him and Nikhai, they had, they had a little duo and trio, that defense was looking. They had some stars, and it was good, and he was one of the names that was popping up, especially, he totaled 47 tackles, 5 sacks, 1 forced fumble through three seasons. Yikes. But after he did all that, and of course redshirt during the season because he got injured during the season, so it wasn't all negative stuff. But then after he announced his intention to enter portal, we learned that Jeremiah will return to Colorado. He's back. Colorado linebacker Jehiem Brown has withdrawn from the transfer portal. He posted 47 tackles, 5 sacks, yada yada yada. And this one again, I'm sorry, I keep fumbling over my words. I'm just confused. I've read this multiple times. I've looked at it. I'm just perplexed right now. Like, I am such a big proponent of the transfer portal. I think allowing these kids go where they need to do, NIL money, all that's good. I am confused though. This first week of transfer portal, we got people transferring out during bowl games. We got people transferring after just transferring. Last season, we had Caden Proctor transfer in this window to Iowa, get paid NIL money, and then transfer back to Alabama. Yo! I'm just confused. And first of all, congratulations to, Jeremiah Brown. But is this not confusing, guys? Is this not good? And I love it. And I love that Coach Brown can secure something. But just as an overall state of college football, and y'all know me, if y'all have been watching my videos, I've been yapping about how crazy everything has been. But I'm just multiple people withdrawing, coming back in, going, leaving, coming back. We didn't even know why he left. He was injured and redshirted. He had extra eligibility. You don't want to be with Colorado? I don't know. Maybe he thinks that, Colorado's going to replace him with somebody big. So taking a peek, because this is why I had this up. I had it up because I wanted to take a look at, so specifically transfer out. So Nikhai Hill-Green, that's a miss for them. Again, he's going to be a 4-star out, transfer out. Other than Tyler Johnson, Deion Hayes, the edge as well. I'm about to say there's a few high level guy. Cordell Russell, the 6'4" wide receiver. Again, he's more of a frame guy, right? At the big body that he is, so it's a little different style, a little different flavor there. But yeah, I think bar none, this is the most impactful transfer. I know Tyler Johnson might be the most highly rated at an interior offensive lineman, but this was a leader, an emotional leader, a leader on and off the field. So interesting thing to kind of see how that plays out. We'll see where he lands. I'm assuming he's hoping for an SEC landing spot. And then when it comes to bringing in, because they went ahead and already brought in somebody at that same level, 6'5", defensive tackle Jehiem Oatis from Alabama's here, ULM interior offensive lineman that they went ahead and secured as well. So they're stacking up, getting some of them corn-fed boys, them cornbread eating boys. That's what you need on that offensive line, son. That's what you need. And then just take a quick little peek at the transfer portal so far in crystal balls, yada yada yada. No huge names, but a lot of Alabama guys. I think Alabama probably is the team that's hurting a lot. You got Jalen McCobb. I mean, a 5-star cornerback rated, and he was a true freshman. I believe that was the gentleman who made the game-winning interception. Correct me if I'm wrong. Emmanuel Henderson, wide receiver, leaving. Like, there's a lot going on there. A lot of players leaving. Wazoo as well. Interesting. I don't know, man. It's a lot of craziness, but shout out to Colorado for getting that big W. Little bit of an L there, of course. Colorado also has Grambling defensive line transfer Michael Garner on an official visit. Shout out to Deion Sanders for continuing to keep dipping into those HBCU. I wouldn't say roots, I guess HBCU coaching roots, because obviously Deion went to Florida State. He didn't go there. Devontae Smith has landed at Notre Dame. You got just something small, First of all, it's like filling a potato when it's on Twitter, but that boy is sharing the highs with the people, man, sharing it with the folk, man. It's a good sight to see. It's a good sight to believe, man. I like that, man. That feels good. What other transfer portal stuff we got? Ohio State transfer portal, a guy going out. Oh, another withdrawal. And look, withdrawals aren't the craziest thing. I really don't think withdrawals are the craziest thing. I just think the frequency as to which. Oh yeah, and congratulations. And I don't. Sorry, I said that so weird. I said that like I was saying it facetiously. Genuinely. Can I talk today? Genuinely, congratulations to DJ Ugalele. I'm gonna actually try to pronounce his name right instead of just butchering it and call him Ugalele. DJ Ugalele. I don't know, dog. Ugalele. I hope I said it right. The kid's 250 pounds, 6'5", 10,000 total yards in his career, 82 total touchdowns to 30 interceptions in his 5-year, throwing football career. I mean, he's probably a day 3 guy, day 4 guy, but this is a quarterback class that's not as impressive as I think a lot of people are assuming it is. But we'll get deeper into that as we get close to the draft. But congratulations to him. Congratulations to the mini MILF Slayer, Isaac Wilson, younger brother of the real MILF Slayer, Zach Wilson, comes back to Utah, doing it big out there. Utah and BYU, them boys love Utah over there. Okay. But that's about it, man. Those are the big transfer portal updates. I don't think there's anything too crazy. That boy Bill Belichick is already signing people from Holy Cross. So you know phenomenal things are going. He's sick to his stomach, fam. Crazy moments, man. We'll wrap it up, man. A lot of crazy stuff happening in the college football world, so we're going to hop into a few more videos, a few more updates. Just be on the look at it, man. Like if you like it, dislike if you don't like it. Subscribe if you enjoy college football, man. We'll see you next time.